maybe I'd start being a lion.
Wait. All right. Got you plugged in. Don't know. Might not work. That'll be annoying. The time is the 2nd of June and it is 1:45, I think that was. It's warm. No hoodie. Shorts. So it's got to be pretty warm, right? Had my little meeting thing, or whatever you want to call it, appointment. I mean, I still got a process, haven't I? I haven't done that. Maybe this is part of it. There's a guy over there. I think he's erecting a tent. I'm not sure why, obviously. So I'm not involved. So, yes, gastro dysfunction yesterday. Bleeding, I mean, I say lots of blood. I mean, it was a lot more than I've ever passed from that area before. And like the third time, it was just blood. It was just blood. Kind of put me in a anxious place. Obviously knew this meeting. Why do I keep calling it a meeting? I mean, it is a meeting, but appointment, shall we say? So this appointment, I can't even remember the acronyms. I'm no good with acronyms. AWP, I think it was. No. Anyway, the GP referred me, right, for this, I guess, some sort of mental health assessment. This is the GP who said I was being pedantic. Well, she did say he's autistic, but I was not impressed by the notes she had left, which is what she's passed on as with the referral. And these are the notes that this guy I've seen today has. This is his. It's all he knows about me before he sees me, right? So I knew this was coming up. Known the date for a little while now. And I had, in my head, thought, I can't remember if I've said this or not, so sorry. I thought I'd go through my autism report and my AuDHD report again now, after time and sort of understanding a bit more. Go through that sort of and take that with me for what I wanted to do, right? I don't want it to be a waste of time. I don't want to go be vulnerable to somebody. That'd be really sort of challenging for me, stressful internally. And I don't want to have to go and do that and it be for nothing. So I had an email. So I thought, right, well, if I can go in there and just go, right, help them along. Look, this. Let's look at this. I definitely need help with this. Point them in the right direction to make the process easier and less intensive. Less work on my side with all the vulnerability and like what I'm having to remember to say and to bring up and mention and talk about. So I thought it'd be a useful thing to do before I went. And I started doing that, but I did not finish it. So yesterday, when I got, I thought, well, I'm feeling a bit, delicate with my tummy kind of thing. And also, I'm thinking about this. I haven't done all that shit I had planned to do. He's having a shit. Right, let's be quiet. Come on in. So, I haven't done it. That's annoying me that I haven't done the thing that I wanted to do. And I thought, I'm feeling a bit shit now. Claire's, recovering from the day before. I keep thinking that cloud is my thumb. It's not. It's a cloud. So I thought, right, well, let's go up early night kind of thing, and I can go through it all in bed. I can do it there. Me and Claire can be together early night. I can get that done there because there'll be nothing else to distract me away so that I don't do it, basically. Because that's what all I'm going to do is distraction. I'm always looking for distractions away from my pain and feelings. I found a good one as well. Anyway, for me. Please, Tucker, come on, I need you to be a bit more compliant. Anyway, so went up to bed with that in mind. But before I could do that, I had another bad tummy. And this one, there was no blood. It had gone back to poo, right? Only a little bit, because I got most of it out. But the previous ones it wasn't a real bad episode in terms of my internal regulation. I wasn't, it didn't come with any stomach pains, cramps, no sort of, I get hot sweats, and oh God, so many times I've had to strip my clothes off to cool down. Anyway, so it was a real bad one, pain, feeling wise. Not the output wasn't vast, but it was really bad. Not as bad as it has been, but it was quite bad. Bad enough for me to be like, I felt like I was going to pass out. Hot, sweaty. I needed flannel, cool down, cool myself. I was anxious because I get scared. I don't know what's going to happen, even though I know what's going to happen because I've gone through it enough times. But it's very horrible. Like I needed Claire. Like I was supposed to be the caregiver for Claire. I was the caregiver, except I couldn't be. I needed her to look after me at that point because I could not do anything. So I got past that and through that. She was very helpful, like she always is. And I had some Imodium and got past that. But then I felt shame and guilt for having to switch back and not be caring for her. Anyway, it kind of, I felt like shit after that. I was knackered, exhausted, and I couldn't do I didn't have the headspace to go through my reports and stuff, so I didn't do it. Went to sleep. I also said to Claire, like the thing about whether I wanted her to come with me today or not. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to say it in a way that she would just understand and not. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. So we had that, and she's like, oh, okay, fine. She was fine about it, you know. But I made clear, like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know if I do want you to come, or if I don't want you to come, or if I want you to come and not come in with me, or but just be there outside in case, or what. I don't know. I do not know. Can't decide. Haven't resolved that thought process. So I get up this morning. I'm sorry, no. So we sort of said that was it. Don't know, but I've told her about it. Now, so she's taking. I don't know what she does with that. Anyway, I get up today. No, the alarm goes off. Claire is due back to work today. I've said that I don't think she should. I don't think she's ready, or she should be ready. She is deserving of more time. She can't. She won't. Doesn't want to. She wants, and she's like, I need to try. So okay, fine, right. So she's planning to go back to work today, but still coming with me. You know, the morning is, because it's an early appointment, 9:30. Come on. I'm gonna pass a guy. Oh, he's making a racket, isn't he? Let's get in the van. Early appointment. So, but Claire sets her alarm for work as well. Now, Claire, when she sets her alarm, she snoozes. She'll snooze a million times before she gets up. And I never snooze. I don't do the snooze thing. When my alarm goes off, I get up. So, her alarm went off before my alarm that I'd set. And she didn't get up. She snoozed. And she just went back to sleep. Then my alarm went off. And, which, you know, I was awake before it. I saw it and just stopped it. She was asleep still. And then, but I waited half an hour in bed before I had a bit more. I mean, I didn't go to sleep, but I'm delaying the inevitable at this stage. And then but fucking Hooley's whinging, oh, feed me, and he would not shut up. So when it became the point where, right, well, now I have to get up in order to be ready to go and be there on time, I'll get up. So I got up, went downstairs. Claire's fast asleep, so I don't want to wake her up. If she's sleeping, I don't want to wake her up. So I'm all quiet, go downstairs, take them down, feed them. She's obviously, she wakes up. She messages me, because we're 2 flights away, right? Are you sure you don't want me to come? And I'm like, where did you get that from? I wasn't sure that I didn't want you to come, so how can you be so sure that I don't want you to come? I can't remember if I texted her back or not. But I'm making a coffee at this point. And then she comes down. I think she got up to go to the toilet. She texted me, I'm just checking you're okay. And I'm like, well, you haven't done that either. Because that's not doing that. Anyway, she comes down, not dressed or anything. Are you sure you don't want me to come? I'm like, why? You know, why? Yeah, I've got it in the wrong order. I don't understand what. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't know, and she was coming, and now she's asking me if I'm sure that I don't want her to go. And I'm like, why are you making changes now, right before the thing that I've got to go out and do? Please don't. Let's just go, can we? If you're coming, can we go? Yeah, fine. So I'm ratty. I am fucking. So what happened for me is when I got up to go downstairs to deal with them and, you know, get ready to go, my stress just fucking it just came. It's just, I'm stressed about this thing I'm about to go and do. And so I recognise it. I was being arsey and moody and snappy, because that's how it presents with my responses to people that I can do that with, right? Unfortunately, that's Claire in our situation, and but I recognised it. I said, I'm sorry, you know. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Anyway, we went. Get there, couldn't park, but we got there. In. I was moody. I was moody with the receptionist. Anyway, went in, and this guy, sat down in the waiting room. This fucking guy comes out. He's about 12 years old. hi, I'm wherever. Right, okay. And Claire's like, shall I come in with you? We're thinking that, you know, she's coming in with me, right? And she's like, shall I come in with you or stay out here? And he goes, well, we normally do we'll go in on our own first, and if somebody else wants to come in, afterwards if you want, that's cool. And there was something, I can't remember exactly what he said. He said something, the wording he used, it was like, if I'm going to need extra support, then we can come and get her. And I was trying to make the point, well, we've already established I'm going to, that's why she's here. So should we not just bring her in now? Anyway, he still wanted to do it his way without her coming in. So I went in with him, and we were in this room, just me and him, and I was arsey with him. I'm not arsey, but my walls are up, and I want to know if he's going to be any use to me, right? I think I need somebody who understands AuDHD burnout, and if whoever I speak to don't have any kind of insight into those things, how is that going to be? I'm not going to get support for those things if they don't know about those things. Anyway, so he goes into so what's the problem? I can't remember the actual question, but it was something like, so what's the problem then? And I'm like, so you don't know? Have you got no idea why I'm here? You've got you've had no sort of clues given to you, or, you know, heads up kind of thing, what you've got planned for today at work? And he said, well, we've obviously had your referral, and I've got your notes, the notes that the doctor left, the ones where she said I was pedantic, and after she watched my video. So I was not impressed that that's all he had to go on. And I straight away, I was like, right, so what do you know about AuDHD? And then he goes, well, and he told me about autism, and then he told me about ADHD. He's got ADHD. And he knows about autism, he knows about ADHD. And then he talks about AuDHD. He says, so it's a combination of the two, and it's a bit more, shall we say. That maybe that's not quite right, but that's how I'm putting it to you now. Bear with. Careful, leave it. Leave it. There's a dog there, big one. Come on, this way. The dog's there. Look, Tucker. Oh my God. Come on, here we go, look. It's a golden retriever. I used to have a golden retriever. Hello, golden retriever. Go retrieve your owner. So I'm still cagey, right? I'm still fucking defensive, and who the fuck is this kid about to tell me what is up with me? Anyway, he asked me different questions, and I was able to answer them better. Before I went, I was like, fuck me, what am I going to wear? I want to wear something comfy. I put some nice fleecy hoodie on. Fucking hot today, isn't it? Wearing this great big hoodie in there, my hat and hood over me to hide and be sort of hidden and safe. I don't know. It's fucking hot in there. Anyway, I wouldn't come out of it, would I? I wouldn't take it down or anything. Not that we talked about it. I'm here in this now. It's my fucking fault, my choices, my actions. I will deal with that now. Good boy. Go on, leave it. Anyway, we go on a bit, talking about me, and he asked me questions. What are the stresses in your life? Like, fuck me, how long have we got? I asked him, how long is this meeting going to go on for? Because he goes, usually an hour and a half. The meeting was at 9:30. I don't know how many times he was looking up at the clock, but I clocked him looking at the clock a number of times. So that makes me go, oh, fucking hell, we're going on for ages. I don't know what the time was. I wasn't, even though the clock was right fucking there and I could hear it ticking. I wasn't actually paying attention to what the time was, just that he kept looking at the clock thinking, fucking hell, what time is it? Anyway, we were in there for 2.25 hours. Claire came in after a bit. He took fucking pages of notes, and we ran out of time basically. But he was good. He was alright. I got more accustomed to speaking with him. He said he noticed when Claire came in, after Claire had come in, he said he noticed how more communicative I was, less defensive, I suppose. And he wondered whether it was because Claire had come in and that made me feel safer. And I hadn't thought about that. I just thought it was a time thing. I'd just got more, I've been doing this for 45 minutes and it's just, I've greased the wheels a little bit, Anyway. I don't think this is not going to be probably not going to be my guy still. Whoever, and it was he's like, what are your goals? What are your goals? I don't have goals. I don't do goals. Never. My goal is just to be happy. I put that down on my ADHD form. They asked me about goals. Fucking goals. So, lots was talked about. I gave him a lot from me in terms of what's going on for me. Some of it, he was. What I don't like, it irritates me, is I don't like. I feel like this is a big thing. Me going in there to talk to him like that is a big deal, right? And if he's just going to tell me stuff I already know, then I consider that a waste of time and energy. And so he started telling me things that I've learned over these last 2 years, about autism and ADHD and myself. So there's a little bit of that, which is niggling for me. I don't say anything about it. And he also, I don't think, he understands that AuDHD is having both, but I don't think he fully grasps or has an understanding of how they make new things, so they can create new, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, not symptoms, traits, whatever the words are, the correct words. I don't think he really gets that they can make new things. I just think he has an understanding of autism and ADHD. Probably a good one. I mean, he's trained. He's a psychologist, right? He's obviously, he's there because he's meant to be and everything. I'm not knocking him on like what he's achieved and things like that. I just know that I think I need somebody who understands that to be able to understand me and to be able to help me. So that's niggling in my head as well, and I'm sort of realising that this is a bit like that, like I was fearing. However, he's going to go away, talk to his other mates. We established that some sort of good boy, go. Some sort of therapy, talking therapy would be good for me to manage myself, help to manage myself going, and these changes that are not necessarily changes, but are sort of really noticeable and becoming unmanageable the way that I have been managing them my entire life. I need more support now, right? It's becoming, I can't just do it on my own. I need something else. And so, we were in there for 2.5 hours, and we left while he went away to go and talk to his mates and come up, process his notes and reports, whatever. I don't know what he's going to do I? And then at some point he's going to come back to me with the next steps, or who I've got to see next, right? Okay. Thanks very much. See ya. If anything, he's like, if anything, if you need, if something happens, or give us a call. And I'm like, or you think of anything else? I'm like, well, something happened, and it stopped. I'm not going to do that. I'm very unlikely to call you up and say, and with more. It's bad enough getting me here. But thanks, and I will await the next stage with anticipation. So we're walking out, me and Claire. All right? Yeah, you all right? Yeah, stress. It's just stressful for both of us. She wants me to be okay. I want me to be okay. I want her to be okay. She wants her to be okay. And we're so interlinked. It's so interlinked. And I'm getting something and she's not. So that creates shame for me, guilt. I feel guilty for having. I feel guilty for having shut down when she is unable to, or refuses to. So walking back to the car, you're right, yeah. Sorry about grumpiness and everything. Yeah, no, it's okay. Both of us, well, she wasn't being grumpy. I was being grumpy. But it's because I was stressed. I was, But it was done, right? We're all done. Oh, thank God. Okay, we can take my jacket, take my jumper off, get in the car. My work texts me, all right, how you getting on, Gray? Can I have an update? And I'm like, fuck me, I haven't even left this bloody place yet, and they're already chasing me. Jesus. So that's stressful, So I've come home thinking, I've got I don't even know. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what I think. It's all just mumbo jumbo in my head, and some of it I've forgotten. When I got in there, I goes, right, can I record the audio on this? And he goes, no, we don't allow that. Because she's going to ask me, what did he ask? What did you say? And I'm not going to remember. That's why I wanted her to be here. And he said no. So he goes, oh, we don't normally do that. And I went, normally? So what's that mean? So there's a chance then? But there wasn't, so I didn't do that. So I'm still fucking processing that. I've been sat down. Just sat watching YouTube videos, basically. With him barking, throw me the ball, and then he wanted to go out, didn't he? And I thought, oh yeah, shit, let's go out, and I can fucking offload that way. Sorry about it. Oh yeah, right. And then my mum, who I haven't heard from since the 20th of May. She has been phoning Claire. Claire's not answering the calls because she avoids calls like I do, right? And I've told Mum, and she told Mum, look, she doesn't know what's gone on with Claire. Wow, I nearly said it then. Anyway, my mum has been contacting Claire. Well, we both asked her not to, and she has still been doing it. And she phones Claire. Like, oh, I don't know what she said, but I said to Claire, look, if you talk about you, but if she wants to know anything about me, she has got my number. She can ask me. Because as far as I'm concerned, she has been absent. I've been without my mother through a portion of this. Right, we're back. Till next time. If this fucks up, I will not be impressed.